G'day, it's David Crowder, and as promised today I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Google Analytics account for your website so you can track exactly how many visitors you've got to your website, and then once you've got that set up, how to use Google Analytics to find out the different kind of stats. Because as I said, Google gives us a free tool, but a lot of my clients don't even know this, so I thought I'd record this little video and that shows you exactly how. So let's get right into it. Basically what you need to do is you need to go to google.com and then simply type in Google Analytics. If I get my spelling right, that should come up. Should be number 1. Simply click on that. Now, if you have a Google account, then you can basically press Access Analytics. If you don't, just sign up for a Google account and then you'll be able to access it as well. So I'm going to access Analytics. I've got a Google account. Stration@gmail.com. Put in my password and we'll sign in. Okay, so that's signing in now, and this is where you start up. Now this is a brand new account because obviously if you don't have an account yet, that's what it's going to look like for you. So we've got sign up for Google Analytics. You got to get your tracking code and then you can start doing the reporting. So what you need to do is you need to press sign up and that'll take you inside of Google Analytics. Okay, so your account name. Now if you have multiple websites, you should make your account name reflect that website so you can track your different websites. And you'll see what I mean later on. So account name, I'm going to do this as a demo account. What's your URL? It's going to be a HTTP for me. It's not a secure site, so this one here. And then you put simply your domain name here. So it's www.yourdomain.com. So you don't write your domain in here, you basically write your domain. So whatever your website's called, the URL of it, you put that right into here. Then you set your time zone. For me that's Australia, so let's go up here. Australia, and I'm in Brisbane time. Okay, there we go. I would usually press here, do not share my Google Analytics data, because you don't really want other people knowing about your data, so you want to keep that to yourself. And user agreement, your country, territory, you got to go to Australia if you're living in Australia. If you're in New Zealand, click on that, and then yes, I agree to the above terms and conditions, and then simply create your account. Okay, so we've created our account. Now this is the inside of Google. This is where you'll be taken to. And it's very easy. So basically what you'll want to do is you probably most of the time you want to track a single domain. So that's your main website. What happens then is Google's going to track your entire website and see how many people reach your website, different pages on your website and stuff like that. So all you need to do is basically grab this script here and copy it, and then copy the following code, then paste it into every page that you want to track immediately before the closing header tag. Alright, so the header tag looks a little bit like this. We'll go to this side and we'll view the source code. The header tag, just find that. Here we go. Here's the header tag right here. So before that header tag closes, you got to put it in here. So the script right here. You can see there's a lot of scripts going on, but most importantly, there's the Google script right in here. So I'm tracking a lot of stuff. I'm tracking everything. And as you can see, the header tag closes right here. So we've got to put it before there. Now this might be a little bit confusing to you, so you probably have to get in contact with your web developer and just tell him that you want to place this piece of code before the header tag on every page of your website. What I am going to show you, however, is if you've got a WordPress site, it's very easy to do this, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'll just visit a WordPress site and I'll see you there in a second. Okay, so I'm inside one of my WordPress sites, and depending what theme you use, most of the time they'll have a special place where you can put scripts into your header or into your footer tag. So basically, as you can see here, I've put my Google Analytics script right into here, and then you simply press Save Settings. So depending what kind of theme you use in your WordPress site, simply go to the theme functions, and then usually they'll have a tag there. But if you don't have that, as I said, simply grab this code, copy it, send it to your webmaster, and tell them to install it before the header tag on every page. Alright, so and that's really how easy it is. All you've got to do then is press save, and Google will actually look for that code on your website. So I'm going to show you right now what that looks like, because they're not going to find it on this account right now. But if we go back, we can check out the account. This is the demo account. Okay, so we're on the home screen. So as you can see, there's no traffic here at all, and there won't be because I've put it in as a dummy account. But this is basically what it looks like. Now I'm going to take in one of my other accounts, which is not the demo account. It's got some websites on there, and I'm going to show you some of the magic that you can do within a Google Analytics account. So I'll see you there in a minute. Okay, so here's my analytics. Now I just did a launch with this website. So as you can see, there's 1,900 visitors in the last week or so. But basically, this is the overview screen that you'll go to once Google has found your tracking code and they start reporting all this tracking. So basically, they're going to tell you exactly a lot of things. Actually, they're going to tell you the visitors that are coming to your website. So that's the total amount of visitors. Then it tells you the unique visitors. So these are new people that haven't just returned. These are just new visitors. Also tells you the page views, how long people have been on these pages, and the average time on the site. Also the bounce rate and the new visits. So that's more advanced stuff. That's talking about how long people stay on a page before they move on or leave your website. But down the bottom here you can see it's 65.28 new visits. So that's a good thing. Now Google's actually brought out new analytics just a few months ago, and you can still use the old version here, but the new one's really cool because it's got some really cool stuff there. And I'll show you exactly all of this right now. So basically you can check out the demographics, where people are coming from. So if we click on that, Google will tell us that 1,700 people are coming from Australia, New Zealand, the United States are coming 32 people, and all the way down to Cambodia, and people in Hong Kong are even looking at my stuff right here. But as you can see, that this is where your target market is. So my target market's right here in Australia. The majority of my visitors are coming from Australia. Now we can even narrow that down further to the city. So you can see that 473 people are coming from Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth 280. So you can really narrow down where your market's from and who is visiting your website. Now there's even more cool stuff happening right here. You can check your browser. So you can see what people are using for their browsers. So if your website's not compatible on these browsers, you're going to be losing money. So there's 642 people using Internet Explorer, 561 Firefox, Chrome 371, Safari 306. Then we're going into Android browsers, Opera, and all that kind of stuff. So you really want to make your site compatible for these big browsers right here, because this is just proof again that a lot of people are still using Internet Explorer and Firefox as their main browsers. Alright, now also one other big thing is the mobile. I've been raving about this, and this is basically what this whole site here is about. It's about the mobile movement. So if you want to check out the operating system that people have been using, 80 people were viewing that on their iPhone, 72 on their iPad, 33 on their Android, and 2 people on their iPod and their BlackBerry and their Windows phones. So if you can see that a lot of people are using your website on their mobile phones, then you really need to get your website mobile enabled as well, and because you're going to be losing money if you don't. Alright, now it goes on. There's a lot more stuff that we can target. Basically we can check out the demographics. We can check out the location. Again, that's going to give us a map of where people are coming from. So it gives us an exact breakdown of what each of these country visitors, what they've been doing. So 1,700 people, we knew that, but then we've got 1.94 page visits, the average time on the site, new visits, and bounce rate. So it really breaks it all down. That's the audience anyway. Behavior, we can check out new versus returning. Returning visitors, 674. So that's a good thing. People are coming back to the website. And the frequency and recency. So count of visits, 1. People coming and visiting the website just one time is 1,200. People coming twice, 343. And as you can see, people coming back 9 to 14 times, 29. So it goes down, but obviously people are visiting and people are returning. So that's a good sign for this website. And you can just kind of browse through all of these. There's a lot of stuff going on. The main thing that you probably want to keep an eye out for is your traffic sources. So we'll overlook that. We'll overview that right here. Now with this website, my main traffic source was not search engine optimization. I didn't really do much search engine optimization. I did a lot of joint ventures. So I've got people sending me traffic from their email accounts and stuff like that. So that's direct traffic. You can see that there's 81.20% direct traffic. We've got referral traffic, so that's from other websites such as Facebook or YouTube or something like that. And then we've got search traffic. That's basically from the search engines. So as I said, I haven't optimized this site at all, and it reflects that right here. We've only got one visit. But we can break that down, and we check the source out right here. It'll tell us exactly where it's coming from. So referral traffic, as we said, it's 18.75%. We've got Facebook, we've got yahoo.net, and we've got all the mail servers. So this is from the joint venture partners who have sent out the email. And we can, one last thing, and this will be very big for you. You want to find out what keywords people are using to try and find you on the internet. So as you can see here, the only keyword that they're using is www.thenewweb.mobi. So, but usually for your website, there'll be a lot of people using different keywords, and you can see here what they're finding you for. And if you're not in spot number 1 for that keyword, then you really want to work on that keyword, because you know 100% that people are using that keyword to try and find you on Google, Yahoo, or Bing. So this is very valuable information that you're going to get once you've installed this tracking code. Now, one last thing, there's a lot more, but it gets very very technical, because you can track your conversions, you set goals, and you can see exactly what people are doing on your site. But if you want to get into that, it's probably best to pay a professional like that. And if you need someone, to send me an email at info@australianseocompany.com, and I can refer you to the people that we use to set up this conversion tracking. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So you've got to get your tracking code, install that on your website, and then you get the access to all of this information, which really allows you to optimize your website for the right keywords and see what kind of keywords are giving you the right traffic, so you can keep investing into those keywords. Thanks heaps for watching. That's how you set up Google Analytics, and that's how you use Google Analytics to give you the data that you need. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time with another tutorial on how to do things with your website. All the best. I'll see you soon.